Hello, ladies and ghouls. What's up, guys? Just chilling here in my castle. I don't think I ever showed you guys the inside of the castle, so I might as well. I mean, why not, right? This is the courtyard. Pretty cool. The inside of the castle is always the most beautiful part. So I tried to make it, pretty with the with the little garden here. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. You go up this ladder, and then you get access to the towers, which I thought was pretty cool. There's the bottom part here of the tower, and you go up, right, like so. And then you get, a beautiful view of the castle. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add more stuff to the castle. I feel like this build is basically finished. But yeah, today I'm gonna be talking about a project that I meant to finish, but that I never even started, unfortunately. And that project's name is Snowfall. What Snowfall was gonna be, if you guys don't know what ARGs are, alternate reality games, so Snowfall was meant to be an ARG, but I never really finished it, which sucks because, I wanted to, I still have the files. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Go to sleep. I still have the files of the project in my computer. Like, I could finish it. The problem is the person that I was gonna do it with, they said they were gonna help, and but then they got busy with life and stuff, which is completely fine. I'm not shitting on that person or anything. I'm not like making fun of that person. They just got busy, so I ended up not being able to finish it. But basically what the story of Snowfall was gonna be was, it's kind of like cliche now that I think about it, but at the time I thought it was really cool. What the story was gonna be was, there was me, right? Like, I was gonna self-insert myself into the story, and basically what happened was I went to school essentially, and on my way home I found this like USB in the essentially like in the ground, or like next to a dumpster. Like, again, some details aren't really finished in the story because I mean, I stopped working on the project, but point is, somehow I was gonna find this USB, right, and I was gonna be like, oh wow, I wonder what's inside, right? And then I would get home from wherever I was going to. Like, at first I thought about just like me exploring like a random abandoned building and finding the USB, but I was like, that seems kind of like that seems like too cringe, right? That I don't think that's a good idea. So I decided to go with the whole school thing. But even that, now that I'm thinking about it, isn't like that wouldn't make much sense. Just finding it like outside of my school somewhere. That doesn't make any. I'm not good with making up stories, I suppose. So yeah, I would find this USB. I would run back to my house and like plug it in, and the only thing that would be on this hard drive would be Snowfall. And when I would open Snowfall, it was just a version of Minecraft that like nobody really had access to, or I guess it was like a modded version of Minecraft, where it would be always snowing, right? And where like strange shit would start happening, and like I remember this so specifically, like me and the person that I was gonna do this project with, we spent like so much time like making textures for the for the project, because one of the big things about the project was we were gonna make it like a texture pack specifically for the video or for the series, and that texture pack was gonna be like it was basically what was gonna like make the game look so weird, right? And yeah, we started making the textures, you know, it was going swimmingly and stuff, and once we finished the textures, I was like, okay, well, now we gotta, like, you know, insert ourselves into this, you know, little, oops, into this, little world that we just made, and we gotta, you know, kind of act out a story. And, my friend was, like, also hyped. He was like, yeah, let's do this stuff. And, you know, I got, like, really into it. Like, I was, like, genuinely, I wanted to make this, like, into a really cool ARG. And, yeah, I mean, after that, we never really did, anything else, because my friend got busy, and, yeah, I couldn't really do it, you know, on my own, right? Because it's like, like, I don't know, I don't think it would be that cool if I did it by myself. And another really cool thing, you guys see my skin? This skin right here? I made this skin, with the intention of using it as like the default quote-unquote character of Snowfall. You know how like Minecraft has like the default skin and it's Steve? The Snowfall default skin was gonna be this skin, and I made it. I made this skin specifically for Snowfall, but I never really used it because we never got to that point. But we had made the textures. I made the skin. I was also like searching around. We never got to that point, but I was searching around on YouTube on how to make like a world where it would always snow, because that was kind of, you know, the whole thing with Snowfall. It was going to be this like modded version of Minecraft, or this like, I don't know, forgotten version of Minecraft. I'm not really sure. You know, there's still a lot of missing stuff in this story, but it was going to be this version of Minecraft where it would always snow. It looked really weird because of all of the different textures, and yeah, it was just going to be like this super mysterious thing, and it was going to have like a whole story, but we again just never ended up finishing it, which really sucks. Because I don't know, I really thought that it was going to be like such a cool project. But, yeah, unfortunately, it was never finished. And, you know, because it was never finished, I kind of just put it, like, in the back burner. And, you know, just kind of, you know, never really thought about it ever since. But, ever since I started making these, story time videos, a lot of stories, like, from my past, like, from when I was a kid and stuff, started just, like, coming back to me, and I'm like, damn, that would make a really cool video, or like, oh damn, like that would be really cool to tell, you know, my viewers and stuff. And so yeah, that's what I've been kind of doing is just I've just literally been like thinking of stuff to tell you guys. And yeah, I don't know, I just thought of the Snowfall project as a really cool thing that I should, you know, share with you guys, because I don't know, it felt so cool, you know, when like me and my friend were doing it, and I wanted to share that with somebody, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to like share just, I don't know, my creative ideas with somebody, right? And I feel like Snowfall was just one of those things that if it did work out, it would have been really cool. And unfortunately, it didn't. But I'm not mad about that. Like, I'm not mad. Oops. I'm not mad that it didn't like work out, or I'm not mad at my friend for getting busy. You know, obviously, it just happened, and I kind of wish that we could have finished it, but nowadays I don't even really think about it. I just thought that the idea at the time was really cool, but we just never really ended up finishing it. Like it just always stayed unfinished. And am I sad about it? A little bit, but I'm not mad at all. Also, what do you guys think of this little reception? What do you guys think of this little reception table that I just made? Looks kind of weird. I might change it, but this is the best that I have for now. Yeah, I suppose it kind of works. You know? I think it's pretty alright. Maybe I take this one. Ooh, that looks better, actually. Without that slab right there. Yeah, I don't think this looks too bad, actually. What do you guys think? Should I change it? I don't know. I think it looks pretty sick. Yeah. Alright, anyway. So yeah, that was the whole story of, Snowfall. It was a project that I put a lot of work into, but that I never really finished. Which kind of sucks, but, what can you do? It was one of those things where, like, I feel like I put so much work into it that I had already, like, kind of manifested into reality, like, with my brain. I was like, yeah, this is gonna happen. And then when it didn't happen, I was kind of bummed about that. I was like, ah, man, I really wanted it to happen, but I don't know, man. Things change, Things change, and, what? Things change, and, we just ended up, like, not doing anything about it, and, yeah, that was the whole thing. That was the whole Snowfall thing. And, yeah. If you guys, like, want to see, like, more, screenshots of, Snowfall and, like, all of the textures and stuff that we made, I can post them on my, community tab and stuff, for you guys to see. They're all of those textures are there still, and I could technically just put on the texture pack and show you guys. So yeah, but yeah, that was basically it. That was the whole story of Snowfall. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you soon.